Hello, everybody. It's Janice Webber, the Creativity Unblocker, bringing you was going to be a live, but I couldn't get technology to work for me. So it's a recorded. We're going to talk about why stress is so important. And one of the things that people don't realize is when you're stressed, one of the first things to disappear is your breathing. It becomes shallower. Your shoulders tighten and you actually breathe here. Your jaw will tighten and clench. And you don't even realize all of this is happening because it happens in a split second. Whenever you feel threatened, whenever there's something that's bothering you a lot, and when it's chronic stress, you can just stay in this state. So here's what I want to talk about today. It's one of the simplest breathing techniques I've ever come across. I learned it years ago and I've been teaching it for, about 30 years. And it's called tongue up breathing. That's the name I gave it because that's what you're doing. You're putting your tongue up on the roof of your mouth. Now, people go, what do you mean by that? It's where your tongue naturally touches when you swallow. You leave your tongue there. Don't press, just leave it there. Make sure your teeth are apart and you just breathe and see what you notice. I have my tongue up when I breathe in through my nose and I let it down when I blow out through my lips. And what my clients notice, so you're going to see what you notice, but they often report they feel calmer. It may feel like it relaxed between your shoulder blades. That's my first symptom of being more calm and relaxed. They may notice their breathing has deepened, so they're breathing now with their belly, or their whole body overall feels calmer. Now, this is meant to be done about 30 seconds to a couple of minutes. When you first start, you want to do it for a couple of minutes because it takes a while for the system to reset. And it's the first piece that we talk about because I've had so many people get aha moments, and this is one I wanted to share. I was working in the hospital as a physio, and one of the cleaners had overheard me talking about this breathing with a client, one of the patients. And she said, "What is that breathing thing you were telling them about?" And I said, "Oh, that's the tongue up breathing." So I took her through the steps just like I did with you, thought nothing more about it. And then I was at work one day and she was on and she said, "Oh, you won't believe what happened. I cannot believe what that breathing did. I don't use as much as my asthma medication now that I've been using this breathing technique." And I didn't know she had asthma. I wasn't expecting that at all. And it's not, and she wasn't either. So it's important to recognize that was her experience. I've had lots of other stories over the years, but breathing can be a very, very powerful tool to help you calm down so that you're not so stressed out. And what happens when you're calmer, you can think clearer and you let go a lot of the tension that you're carrying. In my creative reset framework, calm comes first. Because if you're stressed, overwhelmed, or exhausted, trying harder usually isn't the answer. The first step is allowing calm to return and finding your way back to calm. Once you have calm, then you can get clarity. When clarity returns, then you can start accessing creative flow. So I'll be talking about those two parts later. I just wanted to bring the breathing to you and say, well, if you're feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, frustrated, because things just aren't working, the first step is understanding what's going on. You can start by practicing the tongue up breathing and start experiencing calm. And when you're ready, come and book your Creative Reset Map assessment, because here we identify what is stressing you, what is causing the problems with you accessing your clarity, creative flow, and capacity, and stopping you from moving forward. So it all starts here with that. And I'm Janice, the Creativity Unblocker. So I'll put information in the comments below so that you can access what you would like. And I will see you for our next video. Talk soon.